Mama wants a trip. I want a vacation with the babies. I want a vacation without the babies. I want a vacation with my man. I want a vacation without my man. Compliments. One, I got a compliment on my hair. I was told I was beautiful. And then another compliment I was given, and they had complimented my skin. So the reason why I'm coming to you about this is because our last video, we talked about how God first loved us and how we have to love ourselves first in order to be able to love others. And so I wanted to dive into what does self-care and self-love look like. And so I was sitting here and I was thinking about these last 2 days of receiving these compliments, and I'm like, what have I done differently that I haven't done in the past? Now, this is not to say that I wasn't beautiful before. It's just to say that over the last 2 days, I have done things for myself that I haven't done in a while. So we are going to talk about this, and what better way than actually taking care of myself, loving, pouring into me, so I can pour into the rest of this household. Let's dive in. So over the last few days, I have actually been taking the time to do a real skincare routine. I have acne prone skin, I have dark spots, and I have open pores. So with all of this, I went to a dermatologist in like my high school years, maybe. It was either like high school or college, undergrad. And I went to a dermatologist and they helped me clear up a lot. But we got to the next step and they was like, oh yeah, your skin is ready for the next level. And when they told me the cost of one bottle of the stuff that was supposed to help my skin get to the next level, I was like, you know what? I'm good. So I was not a person who washed her face. And I don't know if like that has to do with the fact why I have hyperpigmentation, inflammation. I think that's how you say it. But I don't know if that's what plays a factor into it. But I was not the type of person who washed her face. I just woke up like this and I went on about my day. And so to be consistently washing my face over the last couple of days and have somebody see me out in public and go, oh my gosh, I love your skin. Okay, I'll wash my face day and night. You ain't gotta force me. You ain't gotta try to check up on me and make sure that I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I don't care what time it is. I'm going in that bathroom and I'll wash my face. But it's things like this that pours back into us and helps us to take better care of other people and to love other people. Like by being the very intentional mama. This is not me being perfect and doing everything a certain way because that's how it's supposed to be. No, this is me working to do everything that I can to pour back into myself, but also pour into my family. My kids didn't ask to be here. Like, they did not write me a letter and say, hey, Mom, I know we haven't met yet, but I'm ready to come on Earthside. Like, no. And so because of that, it's my duty to make sure that I pour the love into them that they deserve so that they can love themselves. So, and also so that whenever they get out here in this world, they can show love to other people. So, thinking about last week's video, when we talked about first loving ourselves, I felt like we needed to just dig a little deeper because of the fact that sometimes it's hard to think about like, what does taking care of me look like? And it looks like these little moments, like washing your face, like taking a shower, like doing your hair, doing your makeup, buying yourself a new set of jewelry, even like your hobbies and things that you like to do. I really love drawing. I love reading. I love being outside. I like driving. And okay, so there's a difference. I do not like driving in any city limits. I like driving on highways. Like, I want to be able to go as fast as I want without stoplights being in my way. But I like to drive. So I'm going to plug it right here, but there's a website that used to be around called Baby Dow. If you've heard about it, please let me know in the comments. I need to know that there's some other people out there in the world who remember when Baby Dow existed. But basically, if you don't know, it was this website where you got to take care of babies. I've been taking care of babies before I even had babies, y'all. I seriously, I wanted to be a mom. I always wanted to be a mom, and I'm currently working through why. Like, what was it about motherhood that I wanted so bad? That's something I'm working through on my own. But matter of fact, I'll bring it up in therapy because I'm really trying to figure out, like, why did I want to be a mom so bad? But anywho, I used to code. And so on this website, you took care of babies. Like, you fed them, you birthed them, you watched them grow up. But you also had like a forum where like people could come and like see. I wish they had it so I could go show y'all. But basically to set up my little forum, I remember coding. And at the time I didn't know it was coding. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really do like coding. So it's like stuff like this, challenging my brain, getting myself to learn new concepts, like all of these things pour back into me so that I can pour out more to my kids. I've gotten back into dancing. I'm hot because I'm fly. You wait because you not. This is why I'm hot. I've gotten back into dancing and like I can't dance. I do moves, okay? But if you really want to see something, be like, oh snap, she got it. I make up my own moves. But getting back into that and having like random spurts throughout the day where I'm dancing, not only am I boosting myself up, but my kids are getting to see me outside of my motherhood roles, outside of being a fiancée. Like, they get to see who I am as an individual. And so this also shows them that they don't have to hide who they are just because they're in these roles. And that's all I really have for y'all today. Like, if y'all want me to dive deeper into this, please drop a comment. Let me know what stuck out to you. But honestly, I just wanted to pour out that self-care, self-love, it doesn't have to look like this luxurious vacation, like getting your nails done every 2 weeks. Like, it doesn't have to look like that. Unless, you just one of those types of girls, then that's kudos to you. But for the mamas who like me, and you could care less if your nails are done. I'm not going to say I could care less about the trips because mama wants a trip. I want a vacation with the babies. I want a vacation without the babies. I want a vacation with my man. I want a vacation without my man. Okay? But there are certain things that other people would consider self-care that pours back into them that doesn't pour into me. Sitting in the bathtub with a candle lit and a book in my hand, that's beautiful. Like, I said that I was going to do that once every week, but then life. But doing that actually rejuvenates me, and I just be sitting in that hot water with my good book in my hand. Oof. Yeah, that has to happen this weekend. I ain't pushing it off again. But like I said, I just wanted to come and expand on what self-love and self-care looks like, because I know that whenever I first became a mom and I was trying to get out of the mom guilt of not doing anything without my daughter, I didn't know like how to take care of myself. I didn't know how to pour back into myself. So I am praying that this message will help you in some way to love yourself more, to care for yourself more, and to just continue pouring. Continue pouring into you, continue pouring into others, but most importantly, allow the Holy Spirit to fill you up so that you are overflowing in your pour.